Hello YouTube, welcome back. Wait a minute. Yep, I forgot to do the save again. One sec. Okay, better. Due to memory space issues, I can only have like 3 games installed, and I can only do 3 recording sessions at a time before my memory's filled up on this computer. When I record at 4K, I'm going to be doing 1440 from now on until I can afford to get a bigger hard drive. I'm running this game on a 4K television, though. I had to put my monitor away for a little bit. So I don't know if that affects shadow play in any way. If I can still, I set it to record in 1440, but I don't know if running game at 4K while it's only recording in 1440 is gonna mess with anything. So sorry, I had time if it do. Would you shut up? Why are you so loud? Oh yeah, I just did the thing with her. What the hell am I doing here? Hunter's Lounge. Go. Yeah, I wanted to start playing Battlefield 2042, but it's like 100 gigabytes. I'm an ugly ass little creature. What are you? Yeah, I'm sure you're very smart. Damn, they weren't as dumb as I thought. Are you good, scouts? Why don't you let him speak?
Aw, jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
Yeah. I knew this would happen. I remember this in here. I'm enjoying this. I'm just gonna leave. Thanks for the heads up, Fatso. I'll be sure to turn you into nice fine pork chops later. What's your deal? Do you have anything for sale or trade? Anything out of the ordinary happen? Is there anything more local? You're talking too fast for me to read. Oh yeah, I already asked that. I have to go. Goodbye. You're just a Bazak guy. Not playing that game no more. Oh, that was a weird jitter. Can I talk to you? No. Can I talk to you?
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Yeah, you seem knowledgeable.
Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits.
I want to ask who you are.
Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't.
Where is the best
There
hunter?
isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You on battle droids, that's sporting. I mean, if you're dealing with sand people, I won't blame you.
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza.
That's what
I
he
guess
does
honor
using
needs
the hunt.
creds too.
Okay, so he does use okay, that's a little low. Don't you need to make more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
How long have you been at
Too
this?
long. But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith
Well,
dreadnought?
I married her. Seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
You could go on about your wife a lot. What's the deal?
She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
Where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep... Of course,
Oh, I already asked that. What do you want to tell me about the other
uptight and
hunters?
cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course, they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever.
Yeah, they're gonna hunt your ass.
Dorak is reasonable. Komad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much.
Let's go back to my first question.
Fine.
Goodbye.
Good hunt.
So where do I get this license from? Probably that Zerka officer, I think.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
Come on, I just want to benefit from your experience.
Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out bantha pats, but thanks all the same.
Who are you? What is it you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Where is the best hunting?
If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there fewer
It
raids?
used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters. But some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
I already know that question. I'm gonna ask it anyway.
That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see.
How long have you been at this? Oh, I already asked that. What do you want to learn?
There are hunters
oh, no, I
that
didn't
go
ask
after the
that
big
already.
kills. The crate
Whoops.
dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Komad is the one I respect. But I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
What makes you say that?
Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I have much to learn yet.
Let's go back to my
If
first
that's
question.
what you want.
I'm looking for some... Who knows this planet best?
You'll have to ask around. Komad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Thanks for going now. Goodbye.
Good hunting.
Hakupa Chekupa? Gino Mulera Kepaija, Kislima Potuama?
Information if I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment.
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun.
Fair enough. Who are you? What do you do?
Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga.
Where's the best hunting?
Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Tolpa da Pongwale Gandu Nangu Chuchut. Kabadum Kupelio Botenya. Bonanai Kuchu. Awaga Bosca Chocola. Mucha Shag Panka. Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea.
So dragons are rare, or are they dangerous?
Kachikun ida hodonga, ikinkunu bamulera chikun, slimo podona rundi hodunga kun kabe. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Who uses
Jedu
battle
badawana
droids?
ni dibobo. Dom nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea, muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Right, I couldn't read that last part. How long have you been at this?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea.
really don't know anymore.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Sino mulira kin paija, kislimo po.
Can you tell me about the other
Jedo
hunters?
ba the one ni dibobo? Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea. Takom jus dach miki grabar mo ko. Kachi ita hodung mucho siya
gathered that.
bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
The guards have to say something
Jedo ba
about
the
that.
one ni dibobo? Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea.
What do you not know about the hunters beside Gamorrean?
Mucho siya bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Let's go back to my
Jedo ba
first
the one
question.
ni
I'm looking for someone who knows this planet
Takom
best.
jus dach miki grabar mo ko. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo ba the one ni dibobo? Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea.
Have you seen sand people with anything on?
Mucho siya bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom jus dach miki grabar mo ko. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo ba the one ni dibobo? Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea.
What kind of ruins were these? Where are they?
Mucho siya bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom jus dach miki grabar mo ko. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo ba the one ni dibobo? Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea.
What about the Jawas?
Mucho siya bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom jus dach miki grabar mo ko. Kachi ita hodunga.
You seem safe. Okay, I have to leave. Goodbye.
Jedo ba the one ni dibobo?
Thank you.
Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong batukas magtalea.
He's probably the best one to speak to so far. Okay, you have no thing I can click on. You are a Pazak player. Shut up.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Wait, didn't I do this already?
Oh, thank you. I don't
Maybe
have
I
anywhere
did.
else to turn. If you're down and out in between, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout.
Oh yeah, I already did this. I just didn't save. Wouldn't be able to sell it. I'm not a hunter.
No. But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where do I get a license? What's the
Circle
cost?
Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's go back to talking about this
Will you
plate.
buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I'll buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you.
I'll pay that an extra 200. Good luck.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you're making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Us. Wait, isn't it you and your husband, or what? Did I not pay attention? I'll just chalk up to I didn't pay attention. Journal entry. Oh yeah, there's this I gotta deal with at some point. Johanny, Candace, a quest for Starforge. Jim Brothers. Meh.
You never know what the Sith will do.
Maybe I'll go deal with that thing now. I ain't gonna poison him. That's just a dick move, but let's go deal with the issue. It's actually kind of cute. Head it. Pick it up. Pet it. Pick it up. I almost clicked kill it. Pet it. Leave it alone. Play a game with, is that how you say it? Try petting it again, and then see if I can pick it up. Play a game with it. These things are just adorable. And pick it up. Okay, so I just can't pick that adorable thing up. Okay, I'll leave it be.
Hey there. What?
What do you know anything about these creatures?
Are you sure you want to ask me about that?
Yeah, what do you want?
Shut up.
So deal with it. Why are you asking me?
Jesus Christ, Dick. There's a reason I never used you.
How may I be
I'm
of
just curious what everybody has to say about it.
I do not know how to help you with that.
No. Oh. And you had never have anything useful to say. You just kind of beep at me angrily. I don't want to get rid of the adorable critters. I think I remember I can dump them off somewhere. Can I talk to you about them?
Mucho shakapaga.
No, we'll have to
Mucho
talk
shakapa.
later. Nobody in there, just let's go to the bridge.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You know if anything can be done?
I'm not really sure. But you can figure it out on your own, can't you?
You guys are not useful at
How
all.
can I help?
You know if anything can be done about these things on
I wish I
board?
could help you with that.
How can I help?
Do you know anything about this planet? I'd like to know about you, more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how about you joined
I was
the
found
Jedi
to be
then.
strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who aren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You ever try to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Cool. Do you guys have anything useful to say about these little critters, or anything really? Oh, back to the mission at hand. And shit like that's the reason I know I like the Jedi. Like, at all. The whole no love thing, no attachments. Shut up, ugly ass creature.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Alright, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Describe your job and who do you work
I
for?
repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What attacks do you
The
mean?
sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now. A few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous.
What can I learn about these
Try at the
bounties?
Zerka offices right here. They'd know.
When do the sand crawlers head
Oh,
out?
the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries.
Where can I learn about these bounties?
Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know.
I already asked that. Can you tell me about Tatooine and
Well, it's a
Anchorhead?
hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Why have the previous settlements failed?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
Sounds funny. To watch happen. Circle Corporation isn't doing well
No
here.
one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave.
My appearance, I already asked that. Describe your job, that's all I needed. Goodbye.
All right then, back to work, I
You're
guess.
one of the more pleasant people here. Zerka office, let's go.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes. Uba patu goji. Tong non bong chong yung yang. Tong patok smakdelia.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Kuya mi just kuna jiktanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hatong de chikon kabi. Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Well, that happened. I couldn't read fast enough to tell.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
So are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
That sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
There's some type of... Never mind. There's some type of order for safe.
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I want to ask about the hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
And would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for gaffy sticks? Why not their heads? That's a little dark sidey, but okay, I'm not gonna ask that. I agree to do this for you. I got it.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
I'll agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Let's get back to my first
Very
question.
well.
Anything out of the ordinary
I
happening?
assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Do you know anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
I have to go. Goodbye.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Journal entry. But you.
Achua pengti, yun patisa, di juba jikonka naga, kingu wa mulira dwana, kinba ni chalora kun,
What do you have available for
chiwi
purchase?
aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna mulira, tangi wama jikona, tonki.
Okay, just some health kits. Power and battle armor. 2,000 credits. I might come back for you. Fence 9. Holdout. What's a holdout blaster? Damage 1 to 4, meh. Oh, it's a stun, basically. 4 to 11. I think I have one of you already.